Hey, I'm back. It's Michael. Hey, I got another video. This is the second one that I'm doing from live from Daryl's house. That was a TV show or maybe an internet show. I'm not sure. Back in 2012. I don't know if it went for a couple seasons, but this particular episode was in 2012, and it features Joe Walsh from the Eagles, as he's best known as being in the Eagles. He was in a band called the James Gang, which was before the Eagles, and that was in the 60s. And then the Eagles for many years, and then he also played with Ringo Starr, and it was called Ringo Starr and his All-Star Band, I think. If you don't know, Ringo Starr is a drummer for the Beatles. So Joe Walsh, incredible guitarist, really cool, kind of a funky rock sound. This is, again, 2012, so it's long after Joe Walsh was born in 1947, so he is older at this point, but man, does he sound incredible. I have seen this video. This is for the song Rocky Mountain Way. And Daryl, if you don't know Daryl, maybe I should have introduced Daryl as well. This is Daryl Hall, and of Daryl Hall and John Oates, or Hall and Oates, you might know. And Daryl had this show where he would bring different musicians to his house. He has a whole recording setup in his house. His studio is, I don't know, garage, shed, whatever you want to call it. And they would do a show there, and they would get stars like Joe Walsh and Robin Zander from Cheap Trick and a few others. And so this is the episode from, or at least one song called Rocky Mountain Way from 2012. Let's take a look.
Joe, what I usually do is if I'm in blue here, I usually take one of the verses or something.
Okay, if you want to.
Yeah, that's the usual thing I do.
Yeah, and if you want a noodle while I'm playing Talkbox, that's fine. And if you want to play a little freer in there, that's fine. You can walk around a little bit. And then we'll come in on the forecourt, and we stop on the last note, and we'll just do those, and then make a big bunch of noise.
That guitar is, the tone of that guitar is just so dead on. It always is amazing to me how you get a musician who recorded something 20 or 30 years ago, and then they play it on new equipment or different equipment or a different environment outside of a studio or whatever, and damn, it just sounds dead on. So I really love that. Oh, yeah. Joe's just having fun. Oh, my gosh, that's awesome. So what he's doing here is he's playing the guitar. And instead of the sound of the guitar, you see he switched guitars. Instead of the sound of the guitar going into an amplifier and then through a speaker and out into the room, or through for the recording, it would go out an output of the amplifier and into a mixing board. But in this case, the sound is actually going into this plastic tube which he puts in his mouth. So the sound comes in his mouth and it echoes around in his mouth, and then whether he opens and closes his mouth lets that sound out. And so it's got a distortion on it, but it's got an echo on it. It's got that mouthy, you'll see, sound. Really, really cool. It's called a talk box. That was incredible. He's milking it.
Oh man.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounded good to me, man. What you think, Pete?
Well, that was just fun. That was fun. So Joe Walsh, back when he was in the James Gang, they did a song called Funk 49, which is super cool. I'm gonna probably do a review or a reaction to that. But this Daryl's House was a really cool show to be able to see live musicians mixed in with Daryl and his band there. And I really enjoy the show. There's quite a mix of different artists. Let me know what you think. What did you watch? Have you seen a lot of the Daryl's House episodes? Who's your favorite guest? Who else should I do a reaction to? Appreciate your comments, and if you would subscribe, I appreciate that too.